So yeah, I just want to play the layer of the Hydra here. Here it is. Then this card, okay, so this is the only change I make to this, so I'm not gonna take this long. I think this card is kind of nice as a sacrificable thing when you have a lot of mana, as a beater when you have a lot of mana, and an untapped source early on, so it improves their consistency just slightly in the beginning. And then from there, it's just a tap land that has a mana land effect. So I think I kind of like this effect. I like the rest of my list. I think Habata is nonsense right now, and I like all the rest of the stuff. I saw someone play two cards. I thought, yeah, Leyline of the Void. Maybe that could be good, but so far I've been liking this. So I'll just look for a game. One sec. We'll look for a game. I'll be right back. Oh shit, we made it. Woo. All right. Some people left because of the yak, but maybe some people come because of the yak. Live by the yak, die by the yak, as they say. Man, I think this hand is just too bad. Alright, keep that. Being honest is a bit awkward when you have many, so I'll put one back. It will not make much of a difference if I find a forest or I find an overgrown tomb here for casting my spells, right? Unless this dies, but then I get this. I'm gonna get a forest so I don't have to like... So yeah, turn 2, we can play Wall of Roots plus get Sangro guys and then have a Yagmoth out turn 3, which is not the worst. Is it burn? I feel I've been playing against a lot of burn. Alright, we take this. I take 2. Good that I found a forest. Drawing a Graph Messenger, no locks. Of course, the Graph Messenger will be harder to cast, but this is life. I mean, do I just block here? Or I just block here and attack with this? I think I'm attacking, actually. And then I can block with this. If they want to bolt it in response, it's fine-ish. And, you know, because I still get the Eldritch Evolution next turn. So if they want to spend double bolt on my Wall of Roots, if I draw a line, I can anyway. Yeah. That's probably an Eidolon, yep. So we can just block freely here. Or not block, basically. So I have 4 mana here. Should I... Do I expect them to block? Maybe. So I don't think they will block, right? And if they... Maybe I sag... Yeah, I think I attack first. If they trade with a Goblin Guide, it's not even the worst. Take 2 here, but get a Yawgmoth down. And get a Sangalo guys back. I think that's the way. And I think we just... Do I play the wolf? Nah. Could see if I could spike a Twilight Mire to proliferate. I think I pass. No need to do anything. I can't kill inactive if I draw a Core of Calling, which I don't have in my hand. And my opponent's playing Burn, so it's actually kind of hard to kill an upkeep because they have a double bolt. First I need to play the Wolf, I go to 13, then I need to play, you know, it's not that easy, I think, to just kill them on upkeep. I'd rather be a bit patient here. Wait for them to use their stuff. Unload, so to say. All right. So what I can do now... Like this boy. I think that's just gonna chomp. Huh, I fucked up. So now if they cast something, I can kill them in response. I actually obviously messed up that. It happens. Now, my boy's at 6 life, you know? So they cannot really cast 3 spells right now. Like, if they cast 3 spells, they're dead. And if this guy resolves, then dying resolves, they're dead too. So we attack with all. This way we keep this guy alive. Man, Burns takes some. Oh shit, Lightning Helix. So I need to... If I reset the... So they go... Yeah, so I need to reset these. So now... I think now they're locked. Because they cannot kill me with one spell here. Oh, am I? And they die to the damage. There you go. So if they cast one spell, they die, and if not, they die. Yeah, we got them there, boys. Chalice of the Void on 1 doesn't seem that even that unreasonable. Also, Calling Ritual doesn't seem that unreasonable, but maybe on the draw. Force of Vigor. And the play. I don't know how good it is. I play second. Oh, I'm missing a card. Okay, then it's easy. Endurance doesn't seem great. So the reason you don't kill an upkeep their wolf is that they can have 2 balls in hand, and then when you go very low on life, they just double bolt you, or they can stop the combo, or they can do all sorts of things, right? I mean, this hand is good if we're able to not have this guy die, but we have 2 draw steps anyway, right? So I'll keep this hand. Actually, this has a lot of upside. If they don't go turn 1 Goblin Guide, I think we're in a decent shape here. Well, also not the best. Also not the best. This is less damage. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my forest down here. They could kill this ignoble, but then we're just gonna play the Wall of Roots. The Guide of the Goblins. Oh. Missed a liner up there. Oh, that's a Twilight Mire. That's a good draw. I don't care. So I can play the Prostituting Keeper and then play a Wall of Roots in response, and I kind of like. So I can court, let's say, I'll have Wall of Roots and this, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can court for 1. Get a Yawgmoth. That's not so exciting, isn't it? I think 1 life will not make that big of a difference, right? This can block this guy, maybe. Another Swiss Spear. Should I court for Layer of the Hider? Okay. I mean, basically here we block. Next turn we can court for Yagmoth, for example, and then we can set up the kill. Alright? I think with the 2 Innkeepers and a Blood Artist, this matchup is definitely not the hardest. Yes, it was too tilting for them, that we got 2 lands and they got none. I think Burn is a good matchup, I think. A lot of people are like, oh, I would play Gilded Goose. I mean, of course, if you play Gilded Goose, it's almost for sure GG, because you can just turn 4 mana, turn into 3 life, and then they need to eat the goose. So you basically gain... Gilded Goose represents gaining 6 life versus them. Maybe they thought that Treasure was a food token? But yeah. I think the deck just plays so smooth versus the... Sorry guys, I need to plug it. Right, let me read this. Legendary enchantment, the Mid-Hook Massacre. When this enters the battlefield executor gets measured until end of turn. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature your opponent controls dies, you gain 1 life. That's pretty hot. It's actually pretty hot, right? It's a 2-mana Blood Artist. I don't know. Unkillable and unfilterable, yes. But it has a wipe. It was a board wipe attached to it, right? I think this card is good. It also looks really cool. A bit creepy. Yeah, it's a card you can play turn 3 or 4, kill your opponent's board, and then you have a Blood Artist hanging out. I don't think that is that bad. I kind of like this hand. I think it's too good to not do this. Of course, X-Edge main deck can be really bad, but sometimes you can get... Oh, is this Meal? Dude, I feel like I always play against Meal with this deck. This probably will not do much. But I will... Should I play the Rex Sage or the Blood? Okay, let's do this. And I'll play the Calming Garden. So next time I have three bodies to sack if I want to. Could be nice to draw. Get Out Messenger, Strangler guys, anything. This card is actually pretty good, right? Like, maybe not too many, but one, just having one and being like a basically a board wipe that can actually... So basically it's like for you... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really... So it would be cool if it's like whenever a creature dies that both things happen, but is it still fine? I don't dislike this card at all. I think it is actually one of the most playable cards we've seen. Of course, there is no other way than starting double crap. What? Wow, Soga and Lantern too? Interesting. So now I can actually Rex Sage it. They will exile my graveyard, but that means they also don't get to do the Visions from Beyond. So that's okay. I have a 4 mana this turn. Should I fetch and see? Ugh. Maybe I will not even fetch ever, right? So I think I like the idea of playing the Rex Sage. So how much mana will I have next turn? 1, 2, 3. I will have 5 mana. So I also could play the Yagmoth, right? And kill one of the crabs at least. And next turn I can play the Rex Sage. I don't love it though. It means I need to sack my Blood Artist. Maybe it's better to play the Rex Sage. Maybe it's better to play the Yagmoth. I actually like killing the Rex Sage, actually. I actually like doing this. There's also some parents to draw. And next turn I will have the Verdant Cat come so I can get a Dryad Arbor if I want to reach that. Now I'm thinking, should I exile the graveyard? Actually don't. Alright, they don't even do that. So they have Visions from Beyond. A third crap, holy crap. That's like half my deck gone. How's my deck gone in one swift hit? Alright, so first things first, we attack with our X Sage with the exalted trigger. I should play these two, right? So we get an extra trigger. I'm just saying if I can find a Yawgmoth. I think it's better to focus on killing one. And then next turn I can do the... cycle. Do I have any fetchables left? Drawing two Yagmoths here. Maybe I'm just dead here, but who knows. Let's see. I don't have Kozilek or anything on my sideboard. It's like I haven't found any beater, man. I have like 12 good beaters against this deck. The thing is I can actually proliferate them next turn, right? I can go pling, pling. Double proliferate, actually. I have 6 mana. They can dash as me, but I can double proliferate. I'll put them to 7, 6. Attack for 4. 2, and then sack. That should be lethal almost, right? Especially if I find something. Modern state of mind is my opponent. It's in a modern state of mind, guys. Maybe they just field ring me, mill me for 6. I go down to 21 cards in the library. That's very good to play in mtgo. You can actually see the amount of cards in your library. Blue, Visions from Beyond. They draw 3. Alright. They thought a lot about this. But the deck was good, getting rid of the... I haven't drawn a single undying creature. I guess Strangler guys would be the best, right? Because then, yeah. Maybe even final length. Yeah, I don't get the double. Let's see. So I kill, they go to 7. Proliferate, they go to 5. I attack for 2 or to 3. So I need to find like Visions from Beyond again. One more crap. Oh no! I'm just dead. They fetch again, go down to 9 cards in the library. Maybe shock. If they shock, they're pretty in trouble. Probably should change that. I'll do that now. If I forget. Stream Decoder was down for a couple of days and it took me so little to... So my balance stopped out. That's good. Alright. I have 5 cards in the library. Alright, so what we do here, we play Yawgmoth. I think I did here, right? So I need to put... I have 4 mana total. So I can only draw 3 cards. One card left, so we put the counter here, sack here. Yeah, I think I see a line as well. So now we go, discard a card, proliferates. I think I won, right? Yeah, I got it. Dude, Yagmoth is so cool, man. That's lethal, yeah. How surprised is my OP? 0 cards in the library. Also, if I sacrifice, this will kill them before, but... Yep. So I could have sacrificed, and with the sack on the stack, I can just kill them. That was a play. Oh, modern state of mind. They got to see all my library, though. I like these cards against them, I think. I think calling Ritual... I mean, it can kill all the craps, but I think that was it's a bit meh, killing all the craps. Yeah, right, because if I kill, like, it's a bit slow. You know, I will use him maybe turn 3 and he get countered. Yeah, it's not that good. Yeah. Also because I don't really have a sideboard, so I really need to win all the games. I think Knowledge Evolution is bad-ish. Maybe I can side out maybe both Innkeepers, actually. Man, and that's why Blood Artist is better than freaking Zulaport. Zulaport does not win here. I'm trying to layer the Hydra, Clavavus. I think it's kind of a in between a Calming Garden and a Forest. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I like Beatdown in this matchup. There's all kind of Greased and a Prosperous Innkeeper and going with 63 cards. That sounds kind of bad. I like Bale, I like Court. There are a lot of counter spells on the draw. I'm just going to trim on Eldritch Evolution. Rex Sage, they had Soul Guide Lantern main, so let's keep that. I'll cut a Wall of Roots. Wall of Roots, they sometimes play Fatal Push. I just find that Calling Ritual may be a bit slow, and it can get countered. I know it's like, it feels like a bit clunky, right? On the draw especially, let's say they have a triple crab draw. I will not be casting Calling Ritual until turn 3 at the earliest. And that means that they have milled me like 3/4 of my deck already. So I think we need to try to prevent that with Abrupt Decay and Thoughtseize. It's a good idea, Thoughtseizes. Okay, guys, you should play Blood Artist, clearly. Yeah, but they sometimes play Pithing Needle, and they sometimes play... Yeah, we can beat up Soul Guide Lantern, I know, but I think just having a Rex Sage is okay. They also play sometimes that artifact that gains them... that mills you every time a creature is put in the graveyard. You know? You know which one I mean? I don't remember the name. It's a very ugly one. I hate Neil in general, so... It's not that I hate it, it's just that it's bad. Dude, winning with 0 cards in the library, man. Seems easy. And exactly enough mana to... this hand's too slow. Yeah, I know, but you also need to draw it, right? This hand is just low, like, I mean, a bit too clunky. Let's move this. I want Mulligan. Okay, this is an easy keep. I'll put the Dry Arbor back. Yeah, I like, I'm actually curious what I will do. Will I decay a crab turn 2? Or will I rather Strangler guys and start a beat down? Leo the Hydra, way better than a Calming Garden right here, right? Because this allows me to cast this turn 2, or to cast this turn 2. Not the worst. Actually, not the worst card. My opponent has a tough decision, apparently. Probably a one-lander. I think when people tank like this, it's honestly, they're doing hypergeometric calculation. I think I submitted 61, so... I think 61 is alright because I'm playing 22 lands. And I'm playing 10 mana sources that are not lands, so... I think that's alright. Of course, if I cut a land... Some people cut Urborg against Meal. But, without Urborg, I would not have been able to do what I did before, so... So we're gonna fetch Shock for Overgrown Tomb. That means that it makes it less likely to have an Archive Trap. Man, I wish that they just stop printing cards for Meal. They keep printing cards, and at some point they will break it, because it's like a... I felt the same feeling with Your Prowess before the New Modern. Is that they kept printing good cards for Your Prowess until at some point it just becomes the best, just because they have printed so many cards, like a critical level, where you reach and you're like, okay, now I have the best on one play, the best Tunter play, I have Manamorphose, I have like free spells, oh shit, I have everything, Oh, that's a crap. Oh no, that's a Soul Galander. Okay, that's actually beatable, as Kamau said. So let's just fetch first of all. You should always try to fetch first against Meal so you give them less time to do the thing. Prismatic Ending, Fracture Sanity, Visions from Beyond. Prismatic Ending sucks balls. Sorry for my language. But like, I mean, I guess that's the best card because this mills me 4. This draws me... Should I get the prismatic ending? I mean, they're just gonna cycle that thing, right? Mill me 4 cards. Not the worst. I don't know what I get here. Do I discard this? I mean, this is actually a good card if I get to cast it, right? It mills me 14 cards. This way also means that they cannot really use their mana appropriately because prismatic ending is a sorcery, and they want a sorcery. So if they want to exile this, it's like, all right. Not the best, but not the worst. Yeah, exactly. And also it means that they don't have a good way to spend their mana this turn, right? Because they can Visions from Beyond for 1, but it's like, okay. And now the question is, do we want to play the Strangler guys, or do I want to bait with the Wall of Roots? I think we bait with the Wall of Roots, honestly. Like, if they prismatic ending this turn, next turn, then I have the Strangler guys to start hitting. They will cycle the Visions from Beyond, which is not the reason they put it on their deck. It is Mill, yeah. Oh, they cycle the Soulguide Lantern. That's also fine. So, I guess they also will cast this. And if if they don't decay, and if I find a Twilight Mire or something, I can. Alright, so they didn't Visions from Beyond. They crack the Soulguide Lantern. They exile the Wall of Roots as expected. And they pass. Right, so we do this. Also, this is being a beater is kind of relevant, right? Yeah, that's actually a cool play. Crap. Right, we can kill that. So they use the prismatic ending. I think I'm gonna decay the crap just to get rid of it, you know. There's one endurance here in my graveyard. Maybe I have surgical. They fetching. Shocking. No, pass. Alright. So they're gonna need to mill me for 3 more. Dude, both my endurances, man. OP is so good. So I think I'm gonna decay the crap, hold up Veil of Summer. So they have Tasha we cannot think, but the Flexus Sanity we can. Next turn, if I draw Twilight Mire, I can play the Graph Messenger and hold up Veil, and if not, I'm just gonna play this. This can be a 1-1, right? I pay green, X, yeah. Maybe not the worst. Maybe not the best either. Right. So we'll just hit them. Put them to 12. Play the Young and Wolfie. Play this. Hold a Veil of Summer. White. Path to Exile. Resolves. I mean, they maybe have the... I still have my second basic, which is very good. Archive trap. Fuck off. Now we have mana for the Graph Messenger. This targets, right? Yeah. Target opponent mills 0 cards. Dry Arbor, not the best draw I've ever seen. My mana has 3 cards in hand. I still have only 10 cards in my graveyard. Oh. They could have a counter spell here. So I think I'm just gonna run the Graph Messenger here. A little less mana efficient, right? But actually could be that we just kill them next turn if this resolves. They have Visions from Beyond and 2 unknown cards. So next turn we hit them for 4, put them to... We can so we need to pay green and X, so this can be a 3/3. No, that 2/2. Not the best, but... So if they tap out here for whatever, Tasha, Luru's in hand. Okay, they're dead. Oh, I forgot to play the Dry Arbor. Oops. I did it again. Breaking your hearts. So my opponent's basically splashing for removal. Oh, baby, baby. That was a good idea with the thoughts, is Talia, Clamaus. I liked it. Goodbye. Go. They could have the a fatal push here, but I don't. Maybe they play. Maybe I just was too fast to say goodbye, but maybe they have the fatal push. All right. Ah, surgical and all right. Again, surgical me. All right. So my opponent's surgical my Geralt's messengers. But my opponent's also at 4. They could have damnation. But I can just, with the man land too, I can kind of recover pretty easily, right? Maybe I didn't have to do it on my turn, right? But I mean, they were like, they had 1 land left. So they had to have exactly surgical or fatal push. And they still have Visions from Beyond. And next turn we can hit them for 4. And we have the Layer of the Hydra, right? So we can attack with 4 and 1. So this costs 1 to activate. This will attack, it will be a 4/4. Not bad so far. I mean, it's like not the worst. Not the best either, but maybe not the worst. Everyone casts Lurus of the Dream Den. Yeah, Malan is like almost backup. Almost lethal backup. I guess they'll cast a crap. Maybe cast a Soul Guy Lantern. How are you, Canada Man 101? I like, you know, maybe that's why you chose your handle. But you know, when there's like this guy, it's like how to be a businessman 101, things like this. I always find them pretty ridiculous, but the other thing. My opponent probably has a path to exile here. I mean, I honestly don't know how they... Okay, they also don't know how they beat me. So like these guys like being a businessman 101 or entrepreneurship 101. So are you the one writing the guide how to be a Canada man 101? Yeah, right. Canada man 101. How to be a Canada man 101. Maple syrup. I love maple syrup, man. So good. So good. All right, guys, 1 second. All right. Next step. I like how that's written too. That was a hard-fought. One is a Lurus gamer. What are the chances are my opponent? I mean, if we draw lands, this is a turn 4 kill. I always wonder what's the opinion of chat on these kind of hands. Nice. Say sorry for being nice, a good one. Like, this hand doesn't have acceleration. It looks kind of bad on the surface, but it actually has a turn 4 kill. And I'll keep it for science. I actually have no idea. You know, you came here for certainties. So you like, what does that mean? Keeping it or not keeping it? Like, what is greedy here? Keeping it or not keeping it? Yeah, against a ruler's deck makes sense, right? Especially against that cheater. All right. Hello, DRC. I have a wolf. It only has a hammer on turn 2. Yeah, you're right. Misha's bubble. I cry too. All right. Greedy is keeping it. I like that. Like, sometimes... Fuck is this shit? Thoughts it yourself, asshole. Opponent is gonna go down to 13 in 2 quick steps of fetch shock, Thoughtseize. Sorry, fetch shock, Thoughtseize. 3 quick steps to go into 13 on turn 2. No attacks needed. They kept the card on top. So I guess this is a yeah, right. I guess it's a Grixis Shadow, as Canadian man saying. Canadian man. Minus 40 to plus 40. C. Inwhere is where the hardest part is living with an 80-degree temperature range. Inswhere. Inswhere is a place? Or is it like the where you were in? Like underwear, but inwards? Like if you have like really tight underwear, you call it inswear. I mean, you live that, but you don't live that daily. You live that from time to time. I used to work in a place that had like a frozen icewear. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I think Canada's extreme temperature is kind of crazy. Like here, it gets to maybe 30 some days in the summer, 30 Celsius. And then it goes to maybe -5, maybe -10 in the winter, like the hardest days of winter. So it's like half your range. So, you know, I used to work in this place. There was like we made frozen cultures for the dairy industry, basically. And they had this -70 freezer. And you had to like wear special equipment to get in and everything. That's kind of fun. And yeah, really fucking cold. And when you went from like 30 degrees outside, sometimes after lunch, I would go pretend I had to do some, because I had to do some work there sometimes. I would go in there to just get like freshen up. And you could see the guys walking there, they were like fucking penguins. They had like mastered the ice. So like sliding all over the place while carrying like these trolleys with like maybe, I don't know, was it maybe like 400 kilos or something, like sliding those trolleys around, and you're like, holy shit. Opponent is taking the Yagmoth. Not respecting the Strangler, guys. Not respecting the Yawgmoth. Yeah, dude, that's just brutal. I mean, I hope there was a way to show a card to your opponent just to have them tilt. I think here, I mean, they're probably playing Shadow, right? So do I want to attack? That's the question. I could also just court for the Riot Arbor and play Yagmoth, but they probably have removal for the Riot Arbor. Could have just attacked them, put them on 10. Play Graph Messenger. I mean, Prince George. Nice. You know, like, Europeans always make fun of Americans for like the lack of geography knowledge, but they forget the fact that I also have a zero knowledge of the American geography. So what do? We call for the arbor. Do we play defensive here? But I mean, maybe they hit me for 6 next turn. I only have 3 cards in hand. What are the chances of them actually having shadows? I mean, you know what, guys? Fuck it. Houston, Canada? Houston, Texas. All right, we aggro here. Are they blocking my Strangler Router? Ghost, no. Maybe blocking the Yawgmoth? I know they're scary monsters. They are scary monsters, guys. They live in the night. Ah. Man, opponent is a thinker. I actually tanked a bit, and my opponent's way out tanking me here. My opponent is a tanker. The Wolfie followed me. Did I say thank you? Thank you, the Wolfie. Double shadowing coming. Then fuck it. We just block with our guides, and we play Yagmoth, and we like slam it. British Columbia. Yeah, I know where British Columbia is. I know it because of the... I don't know if you are into CrossFit, but there's like this this athlete that's from there, from Alberta, I think. Pikowski, he's called. I mean, if you're not into it, there's no way you know it. My opponent blocked, guys. And now we have a 3-2 flyer. Very interesting change there. Very, very interesting exchange, I must say. Now they had to attack me. Do they play Scourge of the Skyclave? Maybe that's why they did that. But also not attacking me, like not blocking, means that if they trigger Revolt now, Delirium now, they hit me for 6. Now they only hit me for 3. So it's kind of like interesting for sure. May court next turn for a Wall of Roots or for a courting for a Prosperous Innkeeper sounds like the plan. Doing nothing is a blessing. I mean, my opponent can play double. There's no double shadow there. You like it when your opponent shadows opponent's play. Maybe they have Call Against Command. That's the cards. I actually will discard my Graph Messenger most likely. So I can call for Prosperous Innkeeper. I just think the Graph Messenger was a bit whatever there. That's actually a good draw, Young Wolver. Then I can draw my entire deck and hopefully find a way to win the game, right? Alright, that's an Inquisition. That cannot take this, so let them do this. Card on. The graveyard? No, on the top of the library. So that cannot take the Yagmoth. I can only call for one. Hey. So maybe they kill it, but I think it's fine to get the Novel Hierarch here, being like, hey, do you have removal? Hey, babe. Do you? I thought, of course, I couldn't. Expressive iteration. Why wouldn't? What? Curious. Doesn't it make sense to expressive iteration first, look at your options, and then decide to Inquisition? Or, you know what I mean? Because now they kept the card on top. They kept the card on top. They blood Crypt on the Exile Zone. Why not play that? So they have blood Crypt on the Exile Zone and blood Crypt. Shocking. So they can bolt my Novel here. If I draw a line, I get to cast a Yagmoth anyway. Like, I would probably Expressive Iteration first. I guess that is just taking the, yeah. Ignore Hierarch is the hero we deserve. Taking the unholy hit for the team. Kills me so much that they actually get to scry every time with a freaking... Imagine the DM block the Strangluru guys, man. They would be so fucked. But then I guess I get the Prosperous Innkeeper, right? So... Like, use Expressive Iteration first, you know all your options, then use Inquisition. That's not what we wanted, but whatever. Everyone has one card in hand. I know they can get lures in their hand, but... That's lethal next turn? Yeah, DRC is like... Like, it's a 1-drop that's basically carrying my opponent like crazy here. Come on, land deck. Give me a land, boy. DRC number 2. DRC number 2. Come on, boy. Give me the land. One card left. What is it? I mean, it doesn't make maybe that much of a difference. The Inquisition first, and then they get the intel of what I have in hand. They only have 2 cards in hand, right? So, I don't know. I'm not a DRC gamer, so what do I know about these things? I just play combo decks. Opponent is in the deep in the tank. Just put lures in hand, man. How are you gonna say no to that Balue? I think we have a lot of fuck. Let's say we have a lot of draws that win the game, but that is not one of them. I mean, we can put them to 1. I mean, my opponent's double bolt somehow. Another K command? That's the last guy in hand, though. They need to attack me with the DRC, so they need to top deck something really good here. They don't have Croxas or anything here right now. So they go down to 2. And then I play the other Yawgmoth. I'm dying. Barely used in standard. I mean, there's no way I not win right here. Like, they will attack me. Yeah. Who needs Yagmoth anyway, guys? Who needs Yagmoth? Obviously, endurance is good. Attack decay is good. Um, As I can gather Exage. I don't like Thoughtseize. I don't like Forces. I like maybe Calling Ritual. As I like, yeah, I think I like Calling Ritual actually. I think I like cutting a couple of Eldritch Evolutions and a couple of Geralt's Messengers for sure. And cutting the Urborg. Yeah, Ritual is pretty good, I think. Yeah, I like keeping all my mana sources. Maybe I should trim a wall actually and keep like wall is good, but it dies to both Unholy Hit and Fatal Push. I'm not sure how many Fatal Pushes they play, but double Calling Ritual. One keeps 7. Alright, I'll keep this because it has Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth is like your best on one play against them. Especially against Ravagan. Hello, Ravagan. Yeah, I'll keep 2. I guess I get the Forest here. I have the Twilight Mine anyway to fix my mana. I like playing the Yawgmoth here because it's like, hey, would you want to trade your monkey with my wolf? I will. I trade monkeys for wolves every day of the week. Not on paper though. Fuck you. DRC. Did you keep a one-lander opponent? No. Man, so strong. Now I can call for Dryad Arbor. Or I can just play the Ignoble Hierarch. Javier the Bold, right? If I play Yavimaya, I can. Yeah, Wolf is so fucking OP. Right? I think I can. If I play Yavimaya, I can actually court for Dryad Arbor. If I want to. And it doesn't really give them that much of an advantage, right? So. Thanks. I love it, man. I love streaming. It's just the best. I mean, 20 of you and me. What else can a man ask for? I worked the whole day. I had like from 9:30 to 5. I didn't have a break. Like I was working the whole time. And I had a great time. I love my job. I know a lot of people complain about their job, but I actually like my job a lot. So if my opponent doesn't kill my Ignoble Hierarch, I don't think I'm actually going to. Dude, my opponent's playing Shadow and they play a Steambend Stabbed. That's a sign of weakness. Is it Shadow though? Because maybe it's not Shadow, maybe it's just value. Lures in hand. I'm not gonna court here. Yeah, no Shadow, right? I'll take this. I can tap these. I can call in Ritual, kill these 2, get my Yawgmoth back. Get 4 mana up. Then it means I can play the Grease Plus. Do I attack first or not? If I attack first and they trade, it's not so good. Because then I don't have a wolf. Nah, it's better to not attack, I think, here. I can actually core for dry harvest, but again. What is that you do? Sorry, I missed that. I work in a pharmaceutical company, what we call a CDMO. So it's a contract drug manufacturing organization. And what we do there is we produce products that are, we produce biopharmaceutical products for other companies. And my job is to take those new products, new processes, and we're normally working with biological products. And my job is to take those biological processes and actually, transfer their technology or the way they're working into my factory, let's say. So that's what I do. I have actually not enough mana. Actually, I can court for endurance here, but I don't think it's the need. I cannot really cast this, right? So it's annoying. But I can court for the... I can court for one and then court for Yagmoth. So that's what I do. My job is like, I'm a person that knows a lot about production. I'm educated as a process engineer and as a biotechnologist. And yeah, I basically, I just basically help this company. I take part of what they call the cell culture part. So all the biological part, like with the growth of cells and everything, Yeah, I mean, people would say that I'm probably not the most analytical among engineering explosives on 2. I'm really not sure why my opponent's playing engineering explosives on 2. Like, I have 0 cards that are costing 2 right now. Oh, you have a process engineer, that's nice. Like, I'm not really a process engineer, though. I'm mostly a production person. They counter this? Sure. So now I can court. Four, 5. There's 3 here. 4, 5. Yeah, I can do this, right? So yeah, I mean, I have no idea why that E is on 2. I do it now because my opponent's playing counter spells, obviously. Hello, Tony Daho. How are you? Results. This Chris is actually getting to the point where he can actually kill my opponent. I actually would like to find a land to be able to cast my Get Off Messenger here. They get Mishra's Bubble. Sure. You can swim in value if you want. They check themselves. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know the point either, but some people just like it, Oh, coming through. Oh, shit. I got like a spasm there. I do this because I want to draw a card and I want to have this in a 2. Alright, this probably fell. Could have killed them now, but whatever. Can go for another yak here. Or I can win, right? If I get my another Get Off Messenger, yeah. All right, you. Maybe I have another counter spell. I mean, they need to fetch in order to use their things, right? So I guess I can die to Bolt here. All right, never mind. It's not that hard. Dude, Yawgmoth, best turn one playing Modern. Yeah, I was thinking they would pick 1 or 3, right? But it was good. Like the one time I drew it, it was untapped when a Calendar Garden would have been tapped. And it actually represented lethal if my opponent had a Wrath. So, hey, I don't know. For a land that taps for green, it's pretty good. It also costs like 2.5 ticks. Like, why? So I actually didn't dislike it so far. I mean, it will come in tap most of the time, but sometimes it will come in untapped, and then you can sacrifice it, right? It's like the black-green manland spike hype. Are you playing a spike? Or is it because he hypes them up, yeah. I know, man. Like, it's funny how the things work, right? There's such a thing called the winners takes all, which is what's happening right now. Yeah, I think the deck is a... If this thing dies, we're fucked. To be honest, it doesn't die that often recently, but... Oh, okay. Ah, it was you next step. Yeah, I was surprised. Everybody in chat was like, why for 2? It's like, we have 1 drops, we have 3 drops. Yeah, I was not sure if I was... Actually had a moment there where I was like, if I go for it, maybe I lose. Because you have a Bolt or something. I don't know if I want to mull this or keep this. I think I kind of have to mull it, though. It's kind of a bad hand. Haha, the same hand again. Alright, my opponent also mulled, so I'll go to 5. Yeah, but if I don't get the land drops, it's kind of sucky, right? The first one, yeah, but of course I didn't know that I would get a worse hand when I mulliganed. Yeah, I know. But also I could have gotten a better hand. But also, I don't know I will get a better hand or a worse hand after a mulligan. Hey, Pokemon fans, I'm pretty good. Oh, Underworld Breach. Yeah, probably eventually I'm fine. Oh my god, this is like actually the worst though. My plan here was to go for Dryad Arbor, but I see that doesn't make any sense. It's gonna hit my opponent. Yeah, it's close because I had 2 1-drops and I wasn't in the play, so it's not the worst. Yeah, but without dorks, that gets pretty rough, right? Like, how do we really... stop their Foundry with food? So I can play this in court for Prosperous Innkeeper and win the game next turn, right? Yeah. So we court for Prosperous Innkeeper and we win the game next turn, most likely. That seems pretty good. So they can pay 1, sacrifice the Megatopter. Yeah. So you choose everything at the same time. You pay 1 life, you sacrifice a creature, and you select a target creature to have a -1 counter. So what you do is like you play you activate Yagmoth, and when you activate Yagmoth, you need to have both. You need to pay the life, sacrifice a creature, and have a target. But until the stale doesn't resolve, you will not get the... Maybe I'm going to place counters here. That's pretty good. Wow. That's also pretty good. I got a Colony Garden. Maybe I have Metallic Rebuke as the last card. Could be. Yeah, exactly. You need to pay attention what mtgo says. Sometimes it says, I think you put the counter first, you select the targets first, and then you pay the costs. That's how it's actually done. I think I just attack first, right? They could bounce these, but if they bounce these, I just play these. I don't know, they can actually pay one sacrifice, make a dude. Not the biggest deal, right? If they do that. Yeah, so you pay, well, you select the targets. So now my opponent's a bit of a predicament. Because if they bounce these, I can get to draw my whole deck, really. So first you select the targets. I'm pretty sure my opponent's just either going to make a top tier with the food. I like this, though. I like the food plus top tier foundry. I like this idea. But we have Collector Roof in our deck. Base cycle. They got the Asmore. Interestingly, we have protection versus Asmore. We don't even need to do anything, you know, guys. We can just pass. They could play Urza, and if they have a sword, then we're dead. I guess we're not necessarily dead. We're close. Yeah, could be. Could be. You know, this has protection versus humans, so this doesn't die to this. So their hand is Chase Daredevil, an unknown card. I will have a pretty good hand, right, my opponent? They can activate any heal spell bomb. Okay, they have basically the last card in hand is a taste tester. Oh no, it's like, okay, I thought they had activated. That's a taste tester. He's like, fuckers, nothing comes into this lab without proper quality control. Get out of here. I think I'd rather they use this thing on their turn, right? So I'm gonna do is, so see, you click on Yagmoth, and then you click on the opponent's creature, on whatever you want to put the counter on. So it says here, you always need to read this. It says, choose up to one target creature. You select this, and I'll sack the Yawgmoth. Let's see what they do in response. I mean, they can stop the combo with the heal spell bomb. They can either spell bomb these, but then they are tapped out, right? Like now, basically, I selected first my opponent creature, and then I selected what I wanted to sacrifice. And as I click it, I pay 1 life. Yeah, exactly. He's a human himself, Yagmoth, and he's and so he basically cannot deal damage to himself. So I think he does this now. This is pretty free to do this in response. Oh, okay. Maybe not as free as I thought. I mean, anyway, we had to draw a card, right? And they have no Nihil Spellbomb anymore. Yeah, exactly. Alright, that's Eldritch Evolution. Alright. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5, 6, 7. I can Eldritch Evolution and recast the Yak. I can do that. I can also just proliferate, kill these. Hapatra. So if they bounce now, I get to get a Yagmoth out. If they block here, I take it. I have 0 birds in my deck. So the logic here is, this guy is the only good target for removal in the whole deck. And Wall of Roots, I guess. But Wall of Roots is kind of harder, right? Doesn't die to Bolt. Doesn't die. It gets a mana back right away. You know, it can be tapped for Cord immediately, blah, blah. All the other cards in the deck, all the other creatures are bad targets for removal. All them dying, Greased, Prosperous Innkeeper, they're all bad targets. So I actually don't think I need to do anything, really. If my opponent uses this, they're dead. And I can also proliferate by... Like, my opponent couldn't really activate this. They draw a card. I guess Asmore can kill itself, and I don't draw the card. Yeah, I know. You can play 2 Birds of Paradise, but I'm not the biggest fan of that, because I feel it just dies too easily. I prefer to play Prosperous Innkeeper in that slot. First, it helps you with not dying, and, you know, comboing and shit. I guess they can make 2 more foods. We don't need this guy to combo. I think my opponent misplayed there. Unless my opponent has... Ah, yeah, they can eat the food, but that taps them out anyway, right? And they die due to attacks. Yeah, okay. You don't die now, but you just die next turn, so... Like, what's the plan here, bro? Board appeal, yeah. It's, by the way, what do you guys think of this card on chat? Actually, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. It's both the wipe and a pseudo blood artist, so I could see myself cutting a... Yeah, delaying the inevitable, yeah. My opponent's ahead of me on clock. They can make a blocker here, but and I use Yagmoth so many times and I still have. I actually think I really like it. It's like a one-off, you know. You play one of these because drawing two is absolutely horrible, but it is, you destroy your opponent's creatures or yours, and then you get this thing where you actually get a mini blood artist that is not possible to kill. I think this is really good. I'm gonna turn on the light, guys. I think that card is really good. So we get 2 upgrades on Yagmoth. We also get the wolf. So, well, that's what... I guess all of these cards are good. I guess Endurance is also decent. Definitely collect the roof. Do we want Endurance in this versus this? Yeah, I think that card can be good. And I really like also the other one, the... You know, the wolf. This one. I think this card is good, and I really like... What is it? This one. Is it? Oh, no. This one, right? Fuck, Japanese. Yeah. I also really like the other art better, but whatever. This card is, like, actually really good, I think. Yeah, sorry. So this just puts minus counters, and then whenever a creature opponent you control dies, your opponent loses 1 life, and whenever a creature opponent dies, you gain 1 life. So it's worse than a blood artist, of course. But... Sorry, I kind of need to sideboard, guys. 1 sec. I guess I'm gonna cut a Prosperous Keeper. Probably play some kind of counter magic, right? It's not just for the decks, you cannot interact versus them. Like shit, Double Force of Vigor. Like things like Belcher. Yeah, this applies to the end of turn. Sorry, I didn't read it. Yeah, this applies to the end of turn. So this is a board wipe, then stays as a pseudo blood artist. I don't dislike it, mates. Man, imagine they go Urza Saga turn 2. I get so fucked. I'm not gonna Urza Saga cookbook. Sorry, I'm not gonna force a Vigor a cookbook. Dude, you are allowed to not have that turn 1. The green card, it's like a wolf. We'll read it now. It's a new wolf that what it does. I guess they can have Metallic Rebuke here. I actually got 2 Eldritch Evolutions and I have both of them in my hand. So it's a wolf. I need to find it. I don't know where I put it. It's a wolf that says Withering Geist. No, It's not that one. It's a wolf. I actually don't know the name. It's a freaking Japanese. It's not uncommon, you know? It's this one. I'll look at it now. I'll play. If not, it gets annoying for people like watch afterwards. It's like basically a Rex Sage that... It's like a Brontodon with a Rex Sage, but it costs only 2 mana. And if it gets Nightbound, it triggers every time somebody attacks. If it attacks, destroys an artifact. I'll just put it on the chat, I guess. You gain 3 life? Sure. I've been trying to build a Path of Metal deck of Modern. Been starting to find at least creatures I like. I really don't know what Path of Metal does. I'm really like a dum-dum. Yeah, I think that card is going to be good in Yagmoth. And I think this card, this Massacre thing, the Mid-Hook Massacre patch. Is it you, patch? I think this card is going to be pretty good also, as a one-off. Maybe for one Prosperous Innkeeper. Destroy that creature, its owner's gains for life. What? What? Why would you play that? Alright, this is too long for... I see. Alright. You do it before they get the mana, right? Path to Metal. You know this card? I think a card that I really like. I think a card that I really like is this. We'll talk about it after the game, I guess. So many alternative arts. This one. We'll look at it now. What did my opponent do there? I played another. Cool. I don't know what to say to that, guys. I can go for 2 and then play Yagmoth afterwards. Or just force something. I could get Collector Roof as well. Oh, I could get Collector Roof. I actually don't know what to say to that, guys. Like, yes, I have no mana up, and it took me a while to respond to your Urza Saga. Therefore, yes, I had the Force of Vigor. But at that point, what you want me to do, bro? Academy Manufacturer. Alright, so we will just force them again, force it again. So we'll make a lot of things here. I can court and see if they react. Oh. What did I play Status with? Maybe you could play a Grief if you have that. Or Leyline of the Void. Leyline of the Void seems good against all the things we really are not good at interacting against. I really feel dirty right now. Maybe, but it's a bit bad. So I'm gonna get Strangler Geist, I guess. So first you select the target. I just want to draw, see if I can hit a land drop, for example. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So my opponent has a Daredevil and this thing, so they can make 2 Doctors. You like Lantern for what? For... They will get pretty mad when they see this. Ah, to play Lantern instead of Urza, yeah. And my hand is insane this game, so... So actually it can sacrifice itself to make a token, and then I'll play the other Strangler Geist and kill it. It says sacrifice a non-token artifact. So you cannot really sacrifice foods to it. That's a bit less good than I thought. But I'm thinking my opponent plays Urza. I actually really like this list. I mean, things against pretty good. Yeah, okay, that makes sense too. Yagmoth is such a fucking card, mates. So kill these, hit them for... Yeah. Asma is very good, right? Yeah. Alright, for now, guys. Yeah, look how decks are fun. I think they should ban Force of Vigor. It's fucking stupid. Rather than ban Force of Vigor, they should print Force of Vigor. You are really like the favorite person of everyone in the LGS. Dude, before now, I don't think we dropped the game yet. It's pretty good. I like the deck though. I like their idea. We can make it try to play around it. I mean, I guess you could play Embry, Foot, the combo. Maybe like I don't know. Yeah, exactly. 1 for 0 mana. So my opponent spent 3 mana on a manufacturer. I killed an Urza Saga, a manufacturer, and an underworld and two underworld cookbooks, and it cost me 0 mana. You know, and a deck like Yagmoth that has so many ways to get cards by either Undying or by Yagmoth itself, it's like, you know, no, I think I like the deck. Let's... Any changes I could make? No, I think everything is good. Maybe I actually like the layer so far. Oh, you know. Oh, it's all right. Get the food, people. I just click no. Strategy, guys. My opponent's keeping a bad hand thinking I made rack. All right, I misclicked. My mouse was lighted as I clicked, and it was like zip. Imagine they have a all lands hand thinking I made rack, and then I go, oh no, it's a reanimator bullshit. No. Take the Yagmoth. I dare you. No, I wish I wasn't the play. Dude, this hand would be so gas. I go turn 1 Ignoble, then turn 2 Wall of Roots, Yawgmoth, turn 3 Yak. Well, I guess they will discard something, but... Take the Yawgmoth. Seems fair. So I think the deck is really great. You just need to make sure you click yes when you are asked if you want to play first. I'm Margrave. Oh, no. Oh, they are the ones! Really? No way! No way! And I have a black. I have my only black source. For real? I can't believe this is real. They actually the smallpox deck. Can't believe it. So they are smallpox reanimator. Yeah, I know, right? Shit. So please don't have the persist. Everybody I played that plays this deck had the persist on too. No, don't have the persist, mate. Don't. Okay, prismatic ending. That's all right. No. Why? Always, man. Always. Every single time I play against this deck, the last card, like, they have the perfect hand. Come on, man. Can't believe it. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Smallpox, turn 3 Margrave, turn 4 Persist with prismatic ending. How? This is insane, man. No. Not all of this. Calling Ritual? Nah. Abrupt Decay? Nah, probably. Do we want Thoughtseize against them? Yeah, exactly. Like, literally 0 cards in hand. Like, Thoughtseize, Smallpox, Margrave, Persist. Prismatic ending too. Alright. I guess they also play Saga, right? No, there's no way they play also Saga, right? Can they fit Saga in their deck? This is hard to cast, so I'm gonna go down to 1. I mean, this is the best way to kill them fast, but I'll just keep it like this, I think. Okay, I'll bring... Yeah, right. It's too much. They probably also play Grief. Yeah, I could do that too, but I like this hand. So we go County Garden into Strangler to Geist, into... Can't believe my opponent just did that, man. That was just insane. They take the Grist. I think I'm gonna play the Undying. I'm gonna go Unmarked Grave. And then... Oh. No? Okay. Okay. So I can actually get the Graph Messenger down here. I don't know, man. It really touched me that last game because I also lost a game with Scales against that deck, and it feels so brutal. I'm not sure if it's fine to shock here, but... What you got, bro? Prismatic Ending for 3. Makes sense. Adds a top length. Then I can Corporal Blood Artist and win the game next turn. Let's do that. The list of is this a spike list? So the 5-0 is against an aspiring spike. I see. Makes sense, in fact. So do we gonna court for Blood Artist now? I think so. Also, I think I like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Blood Artist here. I mean, they have another removal spell, but it kind of forces them out of them. Prismatic Ending, no. Piece of Felrex, but nothing to bring back. I think I'm gonna hit with the thing, right? Yeah, it actually won me a game. My opponent needs to draw an Margrave specifically. This line already is pretty good, man. They're gonna activate that. If they draw a Margrave specifically, I'm gonna be pretty mad. This can sit. Awesome. Pretty good Alliant. I've actually been liking this, mates. Been liking this. You're right that maybe you want to play an Abrupt Decay for that guy. The thing is, Artist triggers on the opponent's creatures, and the only deck that has some kind of hexproof is a Enchantress, and you have Force of Vigor for that, and Calling Ritual, so you're normally fine. No, mates. On the draw, I don't see my chances so much. Alright, that's Veil of Summer. I mean, they probably take these, but whatever. That's the last card I can target us with. Oh, they take the Veil, awesome. If they have Smallpox, it really sucks, but what can we do, you know? I guess the best draw here... Yeah, Zulaport is great against Enchanters, of course. Endurance of the top, please. I think I have to, right? I mean, No, because if I play Greased... No, it's better to just Endurance them. That was a good top deck, by the way, guys. Yeah, exactly. Zulaport is great against Enchanters, obviously. I mean, as we kind of had to there. Alright, that's a good draw. If my opponent has Persist, they can persist the... Alright, they'll kill my thing. They can persist the dude. Sorry, they can persist, return the Archon of Cruelty to my deck. To my hand. Man, they never stop. Another Smallpox. Alright. We got the Undying creatures here. Come on. So if they could get the Archon of Cruelty and kill my thing, right? And I'm gonna get the Dry Arbor here. It means I actually cannot cast a Graph Messenger if I draw it, so I think Nah, I'm just gonna get the Dry Arbor. Yeah, the top decking really well. Not now though. Alright. They didn't play anything there. Go Arbor, go! I think they drew a line too. Is Greased and Dry Arbor gonna carry us? Now we have an answer to the... I mean, Greased will deal 3 damage here. I guess better to attack with both because if they have removal, yeah. Greased boy. I guess that's the problem with their deck, right? They have sometimes some awkward top decks. Oh, haha! Easy 5-0. 8 trophies. Not bad. I think that's the most I've ever gotten in one season. Nice, nice. Ah, shit. It's so funny that... Go, gotcha, Dryads. Get the trophy. It's good for ya. Nice, nice. Awesome. So, I mean, here, next turn, we get hit them for 1, 2, 3, and then minus the grease and kill them. Unless they had Kaya's Guile. Maybe with a plus, who knows? Ah, we don't Yagmoth, right? Woo! Nice. I only dropped one game, and it was here the smallpox bullshit. When they game one, they had the perfect hand. Otherwise, the games felt really easy. All right, let's go over to the deck list, shall we? I think I really love the main deck. I wouldn't change a thing. I think this is smooth, has answers to like hate main deck, thanks to Rex Sage. This is also obviously a flex slot. This could be Hapatra, this could be a third Greased, this could be a Scavenging Ooze, an Endurance, whatever you want, guys. But I really like having it main deck. That also frees up a sideboard slot. Yeah, so you see how good Innkeeper is at keeping you alive, and also something you can court for. You get the mana, and it doesn't matter if they kill it. And if they don't kill it, it's basically an Essence Warden. So people don't want to kill this, but it's actually really good in the deck. So Innkeeper goes great, like always. And the fact is, like, right now there's only 4 good targets for removal in my deck. Of course, Yagmoth is a good target, but Yagmoth always will replace itself, at least. Will draw some cards, right? If they don't kill the Noble Hierarch, everything else, maybe except the Wall of Roots. Okay, let's say these are the only 8 good targets for removal, but Wall of Roots is a bit more awkward, right? Because Bolt doesn't kill it, Calling End's Command doesn't kill it, Unholy Hit that is not with Delirium doesn't kill it. So it's not that easy to kill a Wall of Roots. All the other cards are like bad targets for removal. Like, if they kill a Greased, you get a token. If they kill an Undying Creature, you get it back. If they kill a Prosperous Innkeeper, you still have the mana. And obviously, Yagmoth is Yagmoth. The Layer of the Hydra has been pretty good. Tron, the reason I put it there is because I saw kind of an upkeep on Tron and E-Tron. So I figured it's one of the most impactful cards you can have. And it only costs you 1 slot. Whereas I had before, what did I have? I tried the multiple things and I never was super satisfied. It's not that it was great in this league particularly. You can play really whatever you want there. But I figured against Tron is one of your best cards. And it's so easy to court for it or to Eldritch for it. Yeah, Void Mirror. I like Void Mirror, but it's not so good against Tron. So I wanted to fix specifically the E-Tron and Tron matchups, and of course any other artifact matchups. So I figured the Collector would be the best one. I'm not sold on it. You could play basically anything here. The Chalice of the Void, I have them for the Rhinos matchups and for the Living End matchups. Honestly, if you're really worried that you'll see a lot of those decks, I would play a third Chalice, or maybe the first Void Mirror. And then you could cut the Collector Roof and play a Void Mirror. Maybe that could be a good thing. Some people are playing Leylands of the Void, but I really like the Abrupt Decays. They have so much flexibility. Endurance is great. You know, it actually won me the game, most likely. Most likely my opponent had a Persist in hand. Golden Ritual is fantastic. It's like a really great card. It's a great card in general, and it's a great card. We casted it once against our DRC opponent that had DRC, Ravagan. We had Yawgmoth and Ignoble Hierarch. And with the mana we made from wiping the board, we got a Grease down. It was fantastic too. And Force of Vigor is just broken. You should play it if you're playing green. And this is one of the best Force of Vigor decks because we have so many 2-for-1s. and cards that come back from the graveyard and trade well. That's pretty good. I always play 2 Colony Gardens on my list, but I decided to try a Lair of the Hydra. And it's also been very, very good. You know, like it came in and tapped once, and it actually killed my opponent. I actually attacked with it a few times, so it was really good. Like the fact that it comes in and taps sometimes, the fact that you can still sacrifice it by paying 1 mana, right? So you can pay 2 mana and have it as a 1/1, like tapping itself and paying a green. And then you can sacrifice it to Yagmoth if you want to. So it's a kind of like a protected Dry Arbor. And on top of that, it can be a beater. You know, you can spend 5 mana, make it a 3/3. It's not the worst deal. And if you have 6 mana, 7 mana, you know, it gets bigger and bigger. And it also comes in and tap in the beginning, so that's pretty hot. And the rest of the list is talked about. I really think this is like... This feels so smooth. I played the Vial version. I played the Abzan version. Shit. Like, this is really so smooth. You saw the games, guys. It's just like never have a bad... Like, you never have like a clunky hand. It's like everything is just so tuned in. And your sideboard cards, like, you don't need to have a secondary win condition, playing Scurry Oak, playing all those cards, when you have like so good ways to deal with your opponent's hate cards. Abrupt Decay, Colon Ritual, Force of Vigor, Veil of Summer, Thoughtseize, all these cards are great, you know, like at dealing with whatever your opponent wants to do. So you get rid of whatever they're doing and then you kill them with your own combo. Fantastic. I love this deck. I'm so happy I got another trophy. Let's open the chest to celebrate.